I am in the generation referred to as the Y generation, or more commonly known as the millennials. What this means for me and 83.1 million other people is that we are the generation that has grown up pre-smartphone era, grown up during the smartphone era, and now currently living in the golden smartphone era. Looking back at my childhood, growing up without a phone in my pocket everywhere I went, can sometimes make me realize that life was easier in a way. Knocking on friends' doors, exploring the outdoors, creating your own fantasy world in the garden, falling off trees, and selling lemon juice to passing cars to make a couple bucks for the ice cream truck's weekly visit down our neighborhood in Philadelphia. I'm not saying this doesn't exist in younger generations today, but Angry Birds, Snapchat, and Facebook seem to somehow have replaced the fantasy world and tree climbing adventures and lemon stands that I grew up with. The life-changing moment in my pre-adolescent life was when my older sister's Nokia 3310 was passed down to me. This meant no more home phones, no more talking to friends' parents, and more polyphonic ringtones. With graphics that consisted of black squares and a phone that was more durable than a brick, I mean, life couldn't get much better. Fast forward a few years through the color phones and the flip phones, I remember seeing the first glimpse of my friend's new iPhone 3G. Of course, jealousy is a hard thing to neglect, and I pretty quickly figured out my Nokia 3310 wasn't really going to catch the iPhone's technological capabilities. But of course, with many technological advancements comes a lot of doubt. But what was there to doubt? This seemed to be the greatest invention since sliced bread. Before we all knew it, the iPhone era was here. With longer queues, a ticket booth for a Jimi Hendrix concert, it seemed like if you didn't have one, you'd be left behind. Of course, there are pros and cons with smartphones. If the pros outweigh the cons or vice versa, well, I guess that's debatable. Just some off the top of my head that we probably all can relate to would be pro, knowledge at your fingertips. Con, it is unfortunately the death of fascinating pub discussions. Pro, you never get lost. Con, yeah, when it works and it's loaded. Pro, capturing beautiful selfies. Con, everything is unfortunately posted to social media nowadays. Pro, staying in touch with your friends and family. Con, you're always connected and it's pretty hard to disconnect, which can bring a lot of added stress to an already stressful life. Another pro, instant news updates. Who doesn't want that? But the con is a constant worry, and I guess you're getting a better understanding the world's pretty fucked and run by corruption. Then we have the big ones. Pro, smartphones have created a golden era for entrepreneurs and small businesses, creating apps that can help us with all kinds of imaginable problems, like what to cook, to paying bills, to booking vacations, to improving your mental health, and on it goes until we create an app for every problem that life can throw at us. And then we have the big con, psychological health. The more diverse the functions a smartphone has, the stronger are the attachments of the user to the device. And that can lead to an extensive use of the device, which leads to a variety of problems, the biggest one being emotional misbalance. Of course, I see a lot of benefits with arguably the biggest app ever created, Instagram, but in this case, I see a lot of negatives. Take a young girl, for example, who scrolls through millions of pictures and videos on Instagram and seeing a world full of beautiful people who look like they were sculpted by God. They talk in a certain way, they act in a certain way, and we as followers see a false picture of what is right and what is wrong, how we should and shouldn't act, and how we should and shouldn't dress. I personally get a twisted image of the world and start to question a lot of things about myself. And I can't imagine what that must be doing to younger generations. No other technology has impacted us like smartphones. It is the fastest growing man-made phenomenon ever. from 0 to billions of phones around the world in a matter of no time. I truly feel that the more time we spend interconnected via a array of devices, the less time we have to develop true friendships in the real world. Solution, the big one. Is there a solution? I mean, the wheel's already in motion. What can we do? I think making people aware of the health issues surrounding smartphones, not only mental but physical, could be a big step in the right direction. For example, limiting usage of devices, encouraging socializing, obviously without phones, picking up hobbies like guitar or painting, maybe personal development. By that I mean allocating time for personal growth, including working out, reading, or again, socializing, obviously not on Facebook. In conclusion, smartphones have become an integral part of most people's lives. The influence of smartphones and their effects on human health are still being tested and studied. However, addiction and huge reliance on smartphones carries some risks on human development and health. The risks are emotional, physical, social, and psychological.